Hi there. Happy Monday. Welcome to a new Magic Monday video. Today, I will be talking about full moon forgiveness. And that is, of course, perfect because today we have a full moon. So, welcome. My name is Patty Diaz. I specialize in helping women break free from societal and cultural expectations, as well as limitations, and also leave behind old identities that no longer resonate and maybe never did, so that you can then go out and live a life designed by you instead of one designed for you, and live that life unapologetically on your own terms, doing the things that you love and living a life that you love. I also then teach working with the moon to create a life of magic, which for me consists of manifestation, abundance, gratitude, intention, and clarity. I bring you a Magic Monday video every week with an idea or a tip or a way of thinking, something to keep in your magical toolbox to use as needed, and maybe implement or try throughout the week. So, like I said, today is full moon forgiveness. And you'll hear me say this often, all the time, because I practice full moon forgiveness every full moon, that forgiveness is for your benefit. It's for the benefit of the person doing the forgiving. It is not for the benefit of the person or thing or circumstance, if it's external, that is being forgiven. We also do have to forgive ourselves sometimes, right? Because we judge ourselves. We are very hard on ourselves, sometimes harder than other people are. We get down on ourselves for not achieving enough, for not doing enough, for not being far enough. And this all comes from a lack mentality, um, automatic negative thoughts, ants, so to speak, automatic negative thoughts. Think of squashing those ants. I learned that from a coach that I work with, Coach Tiffany, known as Coach Glitter. And I love that, just squashing the ants, which are thoughts that come up. And those are frequently things that we have to forgive ourselves for, or they at least let us know, give us a clue as to what we might need to forgive ourselves for. So, for some full moon forgiveness, my basic practice is to write out either a list of things that you want to forgive. This can include, like I said, people, events, circumstances, arguments, things that were said, that you said, that other people said that hurt you. And it can be from currently in the present to as far back as you need to go, as far back as whatever is coming up for you. List these things out that you want to forgive and let go of, and then write out as much as you need to about what is being forgiven. You can write out your emotions. If it made you angry, if it made you sad, if it frustrates you, how much whatever the person did or said irritated you, anything at all that comes up. Don't plan it ahead of time. Simply start writing and let it flow freely. That is part of the purging process. That is part of the release and the healing. And get it out on paper until you feel you are ready to stop. Also, if you notice feelings and emotions coming up as you're doing the writing, let them come. If you start to cry, let the tears come. They are healing, they are purging, they are cleansing. If you feel angry, just start scribbling on the page without any words at all. Get those emotions out, process them, let them flow and come out of your system in this healthy way. Then, once you've written out everything you need to, I like to burn my list. One, probably because I'm an Aries and I'm a fire sign, and I'm I'm very attracted to the fire energy, but it's also transformative for me. I can see the process. I've got the energy out of my body as I'm writing. It flows from me in, down my arm into the pen or pencil and out onto the page. So that's part of it. Then I burn the paper and I see that transformation from a paper into ashes, and then I see the smoke carrying that energy and those things away so that it can be then transmuted or recycled by the universe or spirit source, whatever it is that you resonate with, um, transmuted, recycled into something positive, and it's clearing out energetic space for you. If burning is not your thing, you don't feel safe burning, you don't like it, it's not, you're not in an environment that allows that, or you feel comfortable doing that in, you could also rip up the piece of paper or shred it if you have a shredder and bury the pieces of paper in a potted plant or in a yard, in a garden, anything along those lines. That is also being transmuted and recycled as it breaks down. It becomes something positive and beneficial for the plants and the soil. You can also just flush it down the toilet if you feel it's safe to do so with the right kind of paper. So you choose, do what resonates with you, and get it out of your system. Start the process of healing and forgiving, and you don't even have to talk to the other person or whoever may be involved, if anyone, in what you're forgiving. It's all for you. You don't have to talk to them, you don't have to tell them. It is has nothing to do with them. We're working on and focusing on ourselves by doing this forgiveness as healing work, and then fill in that space that you created with some gratitude and appreciation. Think of someone or something that you love, and practice gratitude for them. You can write it, you can meditate on it, anything at all that you just wrap up on a positive note so that that space, energetic space that you created, gets filled in with something positive. And lastly, just know that if this is something you've been holding on to for a long time or that is very deep seated, it will likely take more than one round of forgiveness to work through that. It's like peeling away the layers that have been built up, breaking down the outer hard shell and getting into the feelings and processing that. The way that you know that forgiveness is working is that you start to notice you don't get as emotional. You don't get as angry when you talk about it or when you write out your forgiveness list at the full moon. You don't cry as much, or you don't cry right away like you did initially, maybe. And as the process continues, you will start to realize that you can talk about whatever the thing was, or the person, or the circumstance, or what you did if you were forgiving yourself or didn't do. Sometimes we need to forgive ourselves for what we don't do, but you will notice that you are able to talk about it and share it simply as a story, as a sequence of events that happened in your life without all the emotion, all the drama, all the hurt, and all the anger bubbling up. It is now just part of your life, and you have worked through that. You have forgiven the person or the thing. And don't be surprised also if it comes up again later as you up level or start to work through something else, but it won't be as hard to work through. It won't be as hard to forgive because things are not linear and they're not compartmentalized. Different things and different things that you work on yourself for may bring up similar or the same circumstances. So practice some full moon forgiveness. Today we are in full moon energy for about 3 days. So you have time to write out your list, think about, what it is that you want to do to release it, and then do it. So if you do an actual full moon forgiveness practice or ritual, let me know in the comments what you do and how it feels for you. And if you already have a full moon forgiveness practice, then let me know what you do, because I love to learn, like you hear me say frequently, what other people do. So that is our Magic Monday chat. I do have our card for the day. Going to get my glasses on so I can read it. It is the Page of Pentacles. I actually have a tarot card for you today instead of a oracle card, which is what I have used up until now. And there's a reason for that, which I will share with you. The Page of Pentacles. So Pentacles has to do with our earthly possessions, our safety, our earthly goals, what we feel safe, how we feel safe and secure. So typically that is our finances, our home, our clothing, our job, that type of thing that is related to our root chakra and feeling safe. And the reason that I am sharing a tarot card with you instead of an oracle card today is because I offer uh, tarot coaching services. So it's not a tarot reading, but it's a coaching call, a coaching practice using tarot cards to help find the right answers, help set intentions of what you want to work through. Also, uh, to help identify action steps that you may need to be taking or that will move you closer to your desired result. And you do not need to know one thing about tarot. You can, but it's not required. So now how would I do that with a tarot card? So for example, like I said, this is the Page of Pentacles. So this is very broad because it's not personalized to anybody in particular, but how are you feeling ready for your dreams to materialize? Maybe intentions that you set at the beginning of the year, maybe some dreams or goals that you're working towards. Are you feeling ready for them? Or do they feel like they're just out of reach, like that picture is? And then evaluate just out of reach because I just haven't gotten there yet, just out of reach because I don't believe it's possible that they can come true, just out of reach because someone is telling me not to pursue it, that it's not realistic. But the thing is, our dreams need to be important to us. And so another question that I might ask if this card came up is, are you pursuing a dream that is authentic and genuine to you? Or are you pursuing a dream or a goal that you think you should be pursuing, that you have been expected to do or to follow, or that you just assumed was always the case, that was always going to be? Like you were always going to go to college, you're always going to be this career or that career, but that really doesn't resonate with you because we're at still in the first month of 2022. So if you're working on goals for the year, check in with yourself. And being at the full moon today and the next couple days over full moon energy, let go of the dream if it's not what you want. Now, this brings up something challenging. We may have to tell someone that this is not what we want to be doing. We might actually have to take steps in a different direction, which feels scary. But that is the beauty of having a coach and having outside eyes looking in, seeing where you're getting stuck, helping you work through the process. So, the questions that I have for you: are you ready for your dreams to come true? Are you following dreams that are authentic to you? Or are you pursuing dreams that are not? And evaluate those questions and see what comes up for you to identify what you might need to forgive and release and let go of at this full moon so that come the new moon in about 2 weeks, you can start setting intentions and taking action and working towards dreams that are authentic to you. So, if you have questions or want to learn more about tarot coaching, just message me, reply to the message, or just jot down in the comments that you would like some information, and I will reach out to you. And happy Magic Monday, happy full moon, and I will see you next time. Take care, guys.